video. I wanted to do something that I have really been enjoying, which are makeup videos, but to say the least, I really have been enjoying like decluttering type makeup videos, and so I wanted to do that today for you guys. So I am going to be soft speaking, and I apologize if that's not what you prefer, but it's kind of hard for me to whisper right now. I have a little bit of a rasp, so I find it easier to just do it soft spoken. So I hope that's okay. So I am going to be pulling boxes from my, I guess you would say, backup makeup. It's items that I have in my collection, but I don't necessarily use. Everything that I use is in these 3 drawers, and then there's another drawer right beside of it, and then these palettes, more palettes. You're actually on top of 3 palettes right now, so this is just the the backup makeup that I have stored. So, and I am using my microphone that is with the headphones, so it's hard to tell if it is picking up my breaths and things like that, so I do apologize. But let's get started. Okay, so in this first box, I have got face products, and I've got some eyebrow stuff, some concealers, just different things. So, to start off, I've got this Sassy Chic, and I apologize about my fingernails, they look horrible, but I've got this Sassy Chic BB Beauty Cream, and I don't know why I bought this. I think it came from the dollar store, and it is literally the whitest shade I've ever seen in my entire life. It's so pale. Like, let me just see if I can reference this for you guys really quick. See if you can hear that. Okay. So, let me just put that on my hand so you guys can see, like, it's like sunscreen white, and I assume some people probably are this white, but just not me. I mean, it blends in pretty well, I would say. I don't know, so that's gonna go over here in this pile to just throw away. And then the next, I have 2 more BB creams. These I got from Big Lots, and they are actually made in Korea, which I find very interesting because a lot of the BB creams that you see nowadays in the drugstores are not. They're just produced by our already known brands. So I think that's kind of cool. But these work really well. I do like them. They don't work too good with a brush, but they work really, really well with a beauty blender or a Real Technique sponge. So, which I use a sponge, so that works out good. But I do like them, so I think I'm going to keep them. I really hope that you can hear that. Let me do it right here. Okay, so I'm going to keep both of those, so they will go right there. Okay, next is a foundation, and this was actually the foundation that I was using not that long ago, but it's just a little too dark for me. I do love the coverage. It provides really, really good coverage, but it's just too dark for me in the winter time. So I am going to keep it because I can use it in the summertime, and I do really like it. And that was in Creamy Natural 110 by CoverGirl. So it's a really good. So I'm going to keep that one as well. And then, let's see, next let's do this right here. So I've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. Oh, I love that sound. But it is in dark brown. And the reason that this is in my backup is because I do love my e.l.f. one a little bit more. And I don't have a good brush to use this one with yet. So I'm still working on that aspect of it. So maybe in the future. But I am going to keep it. We'll set it down here. Next, we've got the Benefit Boing Concealer in number 02. This I have had for years. That's why it looks as disgusting as it does. However, maybe not years. I say that, I exaggerate everything. It's probably been maybe a year, and I do know that makeup products expire. I'm very aware of that, but I'm not a typical thrower out of makeup. So I am going to finish the rest of this up, because I do reach for it occasionally. So I'm going to keep that one. And this is my e.l.f. eyebrow kit. why I just said that I liked it better than the Anastasia, but it's in my backup, and that's because this is an old one. I don't actually use the powder, and I'm sorry, this is probably blinding you, but I don't actually use the powder in this, as you can tell. I just use the gel. And I honestly just got tired of having to scrape to get the gel out, and I lost the little brush that came with it, which I really liked, so I got a brand new one. And you probably can see me. So I am going to throw this one away because I have a brand new one. So that'll go over here. And then the last thing in this box is a primer. It is the Maybelline Master Prime Primer Base for Blur and Redness Control. It's the green one. I do really like this, and I think I've almost used a good bit of it, but my favorite one, let me grab it really quick if I can reach it. Okay. My favorite one here recently that I've been trying is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. So I've really been liking this one, which is why that one's in the backup. So I do still want to keep that one just because I do use it. I just have another one that's in my favorites right now. So I'm going to be keeping this one as well. So let me put all the products back in that I'm keeping. Sorry. Knocked over a liquid lipstick in the bag. Okay. Let me grab out the other box. This one's a little bit bigger, so I hope that it will fit. I'm going to move these over. And pick this one up because it's bothering me. That was a close one. Okay. So this is the next box. It's kind of hard to see, but we'll go through it all. So the first thing is this Ben Nye Luxury Powder. It's the banana powder. I do really like this. A good bit actually. But I've actually got one in my MAC palette that you're sitting on by Ofra that I got in a Ipsy bag, and I like it just a little bit more. It's a little more yellow toned, which helps cover up my dark circles. So, but I am going to keep this one because there's still a lot left. The next thing is this NYX eyeshadow base, and this is very old. This was my first eyeshadow base that I ever had growing up. My mom got it for me, and I used a good bit of it. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a deep hole in here. And probably the most reason being is I use it for Halloween, pigmented and it creates a good nice white effect. So I used it then, which was really good. So, but I do think it's time to get rid of it, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Put it over there. Okay, the next thing is this little sample. I don't know what that is. It's disgusting. This is Norman Purely Mineral Makeup Sample in ML44. And it's not my shade. I don't really know why I have it, honestly. But I am going to get rid of it because it's created quite the mess in the jar. Isn't that your worst nightmare, is opening up a mineral anything and it being that full? So I'm going to get rid of it because I know I won't ever use it. The next thing is this Maybelline Fit Me powder in the number 120. I do really like this powder. Sorry, that was loud. I do really like it. It's a really nice powder for just everyday use. And it's got a little bit of a yellow undertone to it, just slightly, which helps me quite a bit. I just have one that I like a little better. But I am going to keep this one because I do use it occasionally when I'm in a pinch and I need to take it to go, or I need to pack my makeup to go somewhere. I will bring this one sometimes, so I'm going to keep it. I'm not really sure why this is in here, to be honest. But it is a sample that I got from Ipsy. The Blasanti Brighten Up Enzymatic Face Rejuvenator. It's an exfoliating cleanser. And I am going to keep it because I forgot about it. And I want to use it. So I'm going to put it over here with my samples. So, and then nextly, this is kind of a bittersweet moment for me. That sounds so stupid, but it's true. This was one of my favorite MAC products that I ever owned, other than their eyeshadows, which are still my favorite, but back in the day, this was my favorite. I took this everywhere. I took it to the beach, which it still has sand in it, because you can never get rid of sand. I took it everywhere. I mean, literally everywhere. But it is oh gosh, what were these called? Oh no. Okay, I don't remember what these were called. But the colors in Sweet Tooth, I do remember that, and it was a really pretty coral color. But they got rid of them. And it makes me super sad. But this is so old that I know I need to get rid of it, even though there's product still left in there. And it's still got a pretty sweet, it had like a sweet, fruity smell to it. I am going to throw this away because I know that it's old. I'm going to put that over there. The next thing is this NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil in the color French Fries. The only reason this is in here is because I need to sharpen it, and I don't have a sharpener big enough, so I can't really use it at this moment. But it is a really, really pretty color. When I am able to sharpen it, I will use this a lot, so I am going to keep it. Ooh. Okay, well that's just not going to work. So, the next thing is this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and it's the dark spot eraser. I never used this. It looks like I used it, but I swear to you, I really didn't use it that much. I just did not like it. I don't know. So I am going to get rid of this because I know I won't use it. This next thing is the e.l.f. glitter primer, and this works wonders for this stuff right here, this NYX Glitter Mania. Oh, so pretty. This is in Disco Ball, but this glitter primer works so good. Like, it just works great. So I definitely think I am going to keep this because I do use it a good bit with this glitter right here. So I'm going to keep both of these. Also, another NYX product is the NYX glitter liner in crystal silver, and this works really, really good. It's just got a tiny brush, but I honestly think I might need to get rid of it because it's all kind of settled, and it's so thick. Like, I don't know if you can see that, how thick it is. Like, the line I would make is probably huge. See how it came off in a big clump like that? That would be really hard to work with. So I think I might just go ahead and give this one up. I've had it for a good little bit. And then I've got this color tattoo by Maybelline, and it's in the color Tough as Taupe. It's a pretty color, I just don't use it all that often, but it's a pretty brownish gray taupe color. It's just really hard to blend, I've noticed, so that's why I don't use it too much. But I am going to keep it because I want to get more use out of it. And the last thing is this Ulta Duo eyeliner and shadow stick. And it basically has got two different sides. So it's got the almond shimmer eyeshadow stick side, which is really, really pretty. I'll put it right here beside the liner. So it's a really, really nice brown shimmer color. other side is a black glitter liner, which is also pretty nice. It throws off a little bit of glitter. It's kind of hard to see, but so I am going to keep this. I have used it a few different times. That was everything out of this box that I have right here. So I'm going to put everything back in that I'm keeping. Okay, so that was all for that box. And I believe I'm going to end it there. And if you guys would like a part 2, I do have an eyeshadow drawer and a lipstick drawer. So if you guys would like to see that, just let me know. But for today, I think I'm just going to end it at that. I hope that the sounds were good. And I hope that you guys were able to relax. And I hope that you guys have a good night, or good evening, or good morning, whenever you're listening to this. I hope that you have a great day, or had a great day. Thanks so much for watching.